Black and White Network fans, we are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Fredo here in this video. Yes, fired CNN anchor Chris Fredo Cuomo. Now, as you guys know, a few months ago, Fredo was actually shown the door at the Clown News Network, aka the Communist News Network, also known as CNN, Cable News Network. He was shown the door for actually helping his brother out, and his brother should be under a prison somewhere. There's no doubt about it what he actually did to those old people in nursing homes. 15,000 old people died because of Andrew Cuomo's corrupt government. I told you guys before, man, the Cuomo crime family is real. It is real. Now, apparently we have a bombshell report that really does detail what actually led to Fredo getting fired. And this is just another chapter in the Cuomo crime family, folks. So check this out. Over here on Fox News, Chris Cuomo accused of sexual assault and bombshell report about CNN turmoil. The yet CNN anchor denies allegations, according to his representative. Of course he will. Now, I'm not saying that Fredo is guilty. I'm not saying that at all. I believe the man is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. But let's read some of this here, guys. A bombshell report from the New York Times revealed new details about what led to the firing of CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. Cuomo was initially suspended by CNN over revelations, from the New York Attorney General's report that exposed his involvement in protecting his brother, disgraced ex-Democratic Governor Andrew Cuomo, during the governor's sexual harassment scandal. You see, the Cuomo crime family thing is really starting to come into play here. However, the Cuomo primetime host was ultimately terminated after the network learned about a sexual misconduct allegation made by a former junior colleague of his during that time at ABC News. And this is from 2011, folks. So a good 11 years later, and then he is shown the door. It says, while details of Cuomo's behavior were unknown at the time, a stunning report from the Times offered a vivid picture of the turmoil that took place at the liberal network, including the contents of the letter high-profile attorney Deborah Katz sent to CNN detailing the accusation. Now, guys, this is the details of that. It says, quote, it related a story that had begun in 2011 when the woman, who was referred to as Jane Doe, was a young temporary ABC employee hoping for a full-time job. One day, after Mr. Cuomo, an anchor, had offered her career advice, he invited her to lunch in his office, according to the letter. Interviews with the woman and emails between her and Mr. Cuomo, the Times reported. When she arrived, there was no food. Instead, Mr. Cuomo badgered her for sex. And after she declined, he assaulted her, she said. She ran out of the room. According to the report, the woman attempted to smooth things over with friendly emails to Cuomo in the hopes of landing a full-time job at ABC. And she had told 5 friends and former colleagues about unwelcome sexual requests from Cuomo, but refrained from sharing the assault claim until last year. Katz's letter revealed that Cuomo contacted the woman seemingly out of the blue at the height of the hashtag #MeToo uprising, following the downfalls of media icons like Charlie Rose and Matt Lauer, and that, according to the Times, Cuomo proposed arranging a CNN segment about the company where she worked doing public relations. The woman tried to avoid any contact with Mr. Cuomo, but CNN ultimately broadcast a segment anyway. Quote, after years without any substantive communications from Mr. Cuomo whatsoever, Ms. Doe suspected he was concerned about her coming forward publicly with her allegations and wanted to use the proposed segment as an opportunity to, quote, test the waters and discourage her from going on the record about his sexual misconduct, Katz wrote in the letter, adding that her client did not want to become a pawn in an internecine war between Zucker, Chris Cuomo, and CNN. Boy, man, this is some damaging stuff here, if it's true. And of course, Cuomo has denied these allegations, but man, there's a lot of people over there at CNN that have fallen. I mean, you had a former producer for Cuomo. He did some horrific crimes with young girls. Jeff Zucker, president of CNN, gone, stepped down. That network seems to be completely corrupt. And if this is true, folks, I don't know about the statute of limitations, but if this is found to be true, if there's substantial evidence of this, Cuomo needs to be prosecuted. He does. This is some evil stuff right here, guys. Really, really evil stuff. CNN is just crumbling, man. Crumbling. They're already fake news anyway. They lie about everything, but they have some real evil people that work for this company and that have worked for this company. Completely corrupt. I mean, CNN really had an influence on the presidential election. There's no doubt about that. Everybody knows that. They have tried to cover up crime after crime after crime. And it seems like, their crime empire over there at CNN seems to be falling apart. It really, really does. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, Chris Cuomo, man, seems like he is a creep. And maybe, just maybe, the real reason why he was fired probably has been exposed. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.